Hi, Chris. This is Jeff. I'm calling you again, and we're doing this in one take. I apologize if it's any mistakes, but there you are. Since my daughter, your niece, is probably going to be watching this too, I'll try to keep it light. She's been sick a lot lately, and we've been worried a bit about her, but that's okay. She's been generally okay. One of the other things that's on our minds right now is the pastor leaving. He's going to the Philippines to be a trainer for the Thousand Missionary Movement. And so that means I get to do a bit more preaching. And I'm always looking for more subjects. Right now the subject of this conversation is socialized medicine. Hannah's been sick a lot, as you know. And she said big stuff and small stuff. And the big stuff they usually do quite well. The small stuff, like colds and things, not so good. She's got a little cold right now, and because of it, she's been keeping us up every night for the last week. And it's not just up a little bit. It's up every 5 minutes because she's been coughing. I miss Vicks Vapor 44, or Vicks Vapor Rub. Yeah, that'd do too. But she's a little young for that. Anyway, the socialized medicine here is great. Kind of wish that America had it with one or two changes. They have a national health system, and they also have the private carriers to cover costs. But there is no personal doctor. There's no family doctor. You just go to whatever doctor's around, and all the records are on computer, and they look at their computer the entire time you're in there, unless they're a really good doctor. Then they might look at the patient, breathe, cough, that sort of thing. But usually they're looking at their computer, which is not so heartening when you're trying to help them understand what you're going through, and it's detailed. The socialized medicine has some, good things about it. It's cheaper. Oh, it's so much cheaper. We go to the doctor and it come out, and it costs us for an office visit with prescription. It costs us about, I don't know, $4 maybe at most. And for the prescription itself, maybe $2.50 to $4, depending on how many prescriptions you get. But they're not in bottles, and they're not for a long time, so you have to keep going back to the doctor and the pharmacy, which is inconvenient, and I don't understand how they do it, because it's taking up the doctor's time and the pharmacist's time. They should just get it all done at one time. So that's one change I would make is longer term pharmaceutical care. And the next change is, of course, the family doctor. Somebody who actually knows who you are and cares about who you are, rather than cares about what it says on the screen. If you live in the same place, it's okay. You can go to the same doctor in a small clinic. You usually get the same doctor, but not always. In a small clinic, there might be 2 or 3 doctors, and you could get to any one of them, depending on who's free, which is less than convenient when you have a condition such as mine. As America moves towards socialized medicine, I hope that these things, that they look at things seriously and consider what they're doing before they do it. And one of the things I really hope they do is get the lawsuits under control. You get the lawsuits under control, a lot of this goes away. Because here in Korea, there aren't lawsuits, really. They just opened their first law school a couple of years ago, and all their lawyers have been foreign trained till now, evidently. So, get the lawsuit situation under control, and maybe this whole thing gets a lot easier. But you can do the research. I'll talk to you later when I have more time, and thank you for listening. Love you.